Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this video is going to talk about Python, arithmetics, operations and conditional statement. So let's start with arithmetic operations. So arithmetic operations says Python can perform arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, exponential power, etc. So for addition, obviously we're gonna use the sign plus, and for subtraction we're going to use this sign. Obviously for multiplication in Python, we use this sign. So for division we use this sign. For exponential power we use this sign times 2. So let's say maybe you have a equals to 10 and b equals to 5, and you want to add these two numbers using Python. So you can just type in print in quotation mark a plus b. Now let's run our code and see if it gets run. To run our code, you can just go to this small button and click. Notice that it prints a plus b. So the reason why it prints a plus b it's because a plus b are in quotation mark. So if you remove the quotation mark and enter, it adds the two numbers, which is 15. So the follow one subtraction, if you want to subtract the two numbers, just type in print a minus b, close bracket, go to this button, enter. So a plus b, which is 10 minus 5 is 5. So let's say maybe we want to multiply the two numbers, just type in print a times b, click this button. A times b is 50, which is 10 times 5. So for division, just type in print a divided by b, run your code. 10 divided by 5 is 2, or you can say maybe print a, use this sign 2 times b, and run your code and see if it gets run. So now it's 2 instead of 2.0. that means you don't have decimal places or number after 2. So for exponential, just type in print, let's say maybe a to the power 2, or let's say for instance b to the power 2, and run your code and see if it gets run. It says 25, which is 5 to the power 5. So the following lesson is about conditional statements. So conditional statements allow you to run specific blocks of code based on certain conditions. If, like this, checks if a condition is true, and elif which is a combination of else and if, in short for else or if it checks another condition if the first one is false. So else runs if all previous conditions are false. So now let's give you an example. Let's say maybe you have age equal 18. So you're gonna say if age is greater or equal to 18 colon space. Now realize that Python creates spaces below, and you're gonna say if age is greater than 18 or equal to 18. Now you tell Python to print in quotation mark you are an adult. Enter elif, which is else if colon age brother is greater or equal to 13 colon colon print in quotation mark you are a teenager. Close bracket. And else print you are a child. Now let's run our code and see if it gets run. So since the age is 18, it says you are an adult. So now let's change our 8 to maybe 14, which is greater than 13 but less than 18, and it says you are a teenager. Now let's change our age to maybe 10, which is less than 13, and run our code. It says you are a child since 10 is less than 13. So that's what I had for you guys in this video. Please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting in the comment section